All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So I finally got my 14 Plus in. I told you I would buy this device because I really wanted to check it out. I basically sold my 13 Pro Max Blue and replaced it with another Blue Plus. This is the 13 Pro Max, and this is my 14 Pro Max. So obviously they look identical, just the different colors. I gotta testing out this skin. This is the deep purple color, but we're gonna put these aside. I'm gonna get into this 14 Plus. So everybody knows by now this is eSIM only, and so I'm gonna have to activate my line, and here it is. Now the blue looks definitely different in person than it does on the videos. It's pretty sweet. I was kind of looking, the camera looks like it slopes off a little bit in the design, but it's not. It's pretty sweet. This is pretty cool. All right, now I'm feeling the matte sides or whatever. It's pretty nice, man. I like the stainless steel looking brushed aluminum sides. It doesn't feel as heavy. Yeah, man, it doesn't feel nowhere near as heavy as the other ones. I'm sure it's the weight, man. That's beautiful, man. That looks the same, but it's a lot less in weight, folks. I kid you not. This weighs so much less. Feeling, and if the weight hasn't changed, I'm shocked. I am shocked. And then, folks, this is just a show and tell. There's nothing fancy about it. This is just a show and tell. It's a show and tell. That's all it is. This is pretty nice. I want to test out the battery on here and see how I like it. See, I know it's got some juice. You get a smaller cutout at the top too, but I don't think that really means too much. But yeah, man, wow, this is lightweight, way more lightweight than I thought it was going to be. I can't wait to test out the cameras to show you. The color is definitely different in person. It's nice. It's not as deep as what it looks like on the videos that I've seen, and on Apple's website, it looks a lot deeper, but it's still beautiful. It's nice, and I got a lot of cases and everything for it already, screen protectors or whatever. So this is really, really nice, man. It looks good. Yeah, I'm gonna get this all set up and everything. It's weird not having a SIM tray. It's strange not having a SIM tray over there. Like, look at that. It's crazy. SIM tray and no SIM tray. Yeah. But this is just a quick show and tell, man, to show you that, you know what I'm saying, I got it in. I'll be testing the cameras. I'll be doing everything I could possibly do to try to get the most out of it. So you get a little bit less on the camera module there. Yeah, I got a black wallpaper on the other phone, so I don't want to like change, but the borders and everything look a little different. Let me show you next to the 14 Pro Max. You can see. Looks like they might be about the same. Yeah. Nice. But you get pretty much the same stuff in the box, man. You're not getting anything special in the box. So I hope you wasn't expecting a fancy unboxing. I just wanted to let you know. I wanted to see the color myself too, because I wanted to see what this color was looking like, and it's pretty nice, man. I guess it's one of those things that, you know, you got to use it for a little bit. How often do we look at the back of our phone? You know what I mean? But it's actually pretty lightweight. I'm kind of in awe every time I open it. But I like the surprise, the element of surprise. And when I see stuff like this, I'm thinking, man, this is totally not what I thought it was going to be. It feels thinner also than the Pro Max versions, and it definitely feels more lightweight. It feels really good. So you don't need to see anything about the software or anything like that. This is just hardware. But I'm getting ready to fire up these cameras, I think. I'm going to sign in, and I'm going to show you these cameras real quick. Let's see if we can get some in this video. All right, so here's a 4K cinematic video on the front camera. It's really bright out. I'm trying to stay within a position where I don't have to squint too much. But here it is, man. This is the front camera on the 14 Plus. Through the viewfinder, it's looking pretty nice. Let's switch to the rear. All right, so now here's the rear camera, 4K cinematic video, rear camera. The tones will probably look a little bit different, but yeah, it's looking pretty good, man. I mean, honestly, if you're a camera person, you could get this 14 plus and get you a 512 if you wanted to, and pass on the pro models, because it doesn't have all the lenses, but it does have the quality, and that's the most important thing. All right, guys, so there you have it. Quick unboxing and a first look at the camera. So I did add the I added the Rinky camera modules to this device. It looks pretty cool because it's black now around the camera modules, and everything looks good, as you can see in the photos and everything in the video. I don't have any insurance on this device. I don't plan on putting Apple Care on here. But yeah, man, this is it, man. So smaller cutout at the top. I did put a tempered glass on here too. I've actually been using this. It's been about 4 hours since I recorded that first portion, probably. Actually been almost 5 hours. Wow. But nonetheless, I don't know what time it was. Point is, I've been messing around with this. I'm really liking it. This is such a good value if you want a big iPhone. It's incredible. Did you see the footage that came from these cameras? I mean, the front and the rear. And again, I do this to myself all the time. I kick myself like, why did I do that? Why did I go with the, because, well, I want to experience everything that they have to offer. So this device feels better than the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and feels better as far as the weight goes. It's a lightweight device compared to the, look how the camera modules look with the protectors on there. They look crazy, man. It looks crazy. The minions, that's what you can see, a little face right there. That's crazy. But nonetheless, man, I think I'm really going to enjoy this. I think the battery life, I'm hoping that the battery life is better than the other iPhones, because this one has pretty much the same. This is like a watered down iPhone 13 Pro Max in some areas. And then other than that, you get the upgraded cameras and everything for what they can do, and you get the crash detection. There's things that are on this phone that are not on the 13 Pro Max. But now that I have it, ooh, ouch. This is a tough sale. It's a tough sale at $8.99, man. I mean, this is so much. Ooh, you know, jumping the way the pricing is on Apple. This is a tough sale. It's gonna be hard to sell. It's gonna be hard to get a person to buy this phone right here at $8.99. I mean, it's a big gap in the pricing, man. You know, from phone to phone with Apple. So it's a hard thing to sell this for $8.99. Nonetheless, I think it's cool, man. I just got the lowest memory option at $128, $8.99. I didn't pay $8.99 for it, but you know, the point is, it costs $8.99, and it's a steep price for 128 gigs of storage, like most people are saying about other devices. But 128 gigs of storage is enough for most people. But I like it so far, man. I'm really impressed with the cameras, and I can't wait to put this directly against the Pixel 6 Pro. And I'm also going to compare it to the iPhone 13 Pro Max and some other devices. So I do have a blue. This is my blue. You can see the different shades of blue. I sold my 13 Pro Max to get this because I knew I was buying the other 14 Pro Max. But nonetheless, this is the blue. It looks different on camera because they are different. You can see it's much taller or whatever. But, you know, I genuinely really like this phone so far, man. It's pretty cool, man. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it. I was like, man, I said, wow, this is gonna be tough with these cameras. But turns out, you know, and I freestyled this screen protector, by the way. I freestyled it. Like, I literally just grabbed one, and also I grabbed a screen protector from the 14 Pro Max and put it on here, and just I literally freestyled it, dropped it on there. Not a bubble, not a dirt lint, nothing. Came out great. But yeah, man, I like it so far. No ifs, ands, or buts. I think this fits well into Apple's ecosystem of devices that they offer. And I just think I think this is going to be a very popular one just because it's a big phone that's not a Pro. And you basically getting just a slightly different version of the 13 Pro Max. For real, that's all you're getting. And I think it's going to be worth it. I think this is the phone that people will get for their children, because a lot of people, like I said in my initial video, parents might not want to spend, or just anybody might not want to spend the price of the 13 Pro Max if you can find one. And this has all that Apple has to offer now, like with all the features and functionality, crash detection, and the new 4K cinema, you know, all the things that's going on with it, man. So It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is gonna be interesting, man. I'm ready to dig into this device some more, test that battery life, because I already told you about the battery life on my 14 Pro Max. It's definitely not as good. It doesn't last. It only lasts about 24 hours or so, and I'm getting between 7 and 8 hours screen on time on nearly every charge. So this is this phone right here. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it does better on battery life. If it does do better on battery life, I'm gonna sell my 14 Pro Max, because right now, both of my lines, or two of my lines, are tied to an eSIM. You know what I'm saying? I only got 3 lines, so we'll see how this works out. I will sell one of them probably down the line, since I didn't pay full cost for either one. I'm going to sell one down the line. I think it's probably going to be the 14 Pro Max. Now that I've seen these cameras, I could save, and I can make I can get all my money back and make a little money off of that or whatever. But this is going to be nice, interesting. I'm ready to dig in some more with this phone right here, so stay tuned for more. The blue is looking pretty sweet. I think that's pretty nice. That's a good look right there. The camera modules, though. As soon as I stopped the part of the other video, I went ahead and put these camera modules on here, man. This is so funny. They look crazy. They look like a little face right there. Like the Minions is what I see when I look at this. I can't not see it now. And you probably can't not see it either. It's your man, Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.